Hey guys, today we are gonna be hatching 3 basic eggs to see if we can get a rare pet or not. But let's just see what happens, and without further ado, let's get started. Okay guys, so I'm gonna try and hatch my dream pet. My dream pet is a polar bear and a brown bear, so we're gonna see if we can get that. Let's see what values we can get in this basic egg. So rare is 4%, ultra rare is 99% or 0.99, and legendary is 0.25 or something. But this is just a sped up trade because it took really long. It took like 15 minutes or 5 minutes. So that's why I sped it up. But let's do the first task. And the first task is for it to drink water. So it's a good thing I have a bunch of these water bottles. So, yeah. And then next we have to go camping. So we can get there very quickly on this bike. And now we're here. So, yeah. I wonder if we'll be able to hatch it like here. That would be so cool, because then it wouldn't like take up half the video for the egg to hatch. And just a little reminder, guys, whenever your pet has to go to sleep, they usually gotta take a shower after. That's just what happens with my pets at least, but that's what I've learned. So yeah, now I'm just gonna wait for another task, and this one you can actually choose, so I'm gonna choose it. I think I'm gonna do the pet me one because that one's easy. And that one's already done. Okay, I'm closing my eyes, guys. What are we gonna get? Okay, I open them. I have like 3 of these. I don't want this one. I guess I can make a neon though, so yeah. But let's move on to this egg. Let's hope it's not that stupid bird again. I'm tired of getting it. I have, if you didn't see just a second ago, I have like 4 of these now. I'm tired of getting that stupid bird. If I see a kakapo come out of this egg, that used to be my dream pet. I absolutely hate that kakapo now. What does this sign say? No throwing children off the bridge? Who would do such a thing? Such a terrible-hearted person. But back to the bird. It's honestly super cute. Don't get me wrong. It used to be one of my dream pets. And you know what? I traded a girl. She gave me a bunch of eggs. And for my rideable Easter bunny, I wish I never got rid of that bunny. But it was not worth it. Don't trade away your legendaries for eggs. Unless you don't really like that legendary. I don't recommend it, at least. You can, but I really don't recommend it. But let's see how rich they made me today. Okay, 18 bucks, not bad. They're paying rent a bit early, but that's okay. I'm just kidding. But I'm just gonna put the kakapos in here. Stupid birds. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's just wait for a task, and we just got one. So we can hatch it and get another one of those birds. Okay, as you can tell, I really have a big problem with that stupid bird. Okay, that one was easy. I'm really not hoping for that bird, as you can tell. I'm gonna stop talking about it. We're gonna make it a rule that I cannot talk about that bird anymore. So that's my rule. No more talking about that bird. And I'm talking about it still. No! So sorry for those headphone users out there. But, I don't think I'm gonna stop screaming. I'm gonna speed up this clip until we get a task, because it's boring. Guys, here's a little tip. If you do something else, you can usually get a task then. So, yeah. By the way, guys, when I say that it might just work for me, it's just because if it only works for me, I don't want to seem like I'm giving you misinformation, so I just say that. But finally, we got a task. Okay, don't talk about the bird. Don't talk about it. I'm trying my hardest, but I just hate it so much. Oh, okay. I've broken the rule. But, I don't think I'm good at not complaining about that bird anymore. But when I make the neon, I'm gonna be very happy because that will be my first time actually making a neon. I know that might sound like, what? You haven't made a neon? Not even with ants? Yeah, I've never made a neon. I've always just traded neons. But I'll finally be able to make a neon. Okay, so now, I knew it. That's why I always say that I just said it today. But after they go to sleep, they usually have to take a shower, the eggs or the pets. And I'm closing my eyes. Let's hope this is good. No! Why is it a fish? It's even worse than the kakapo. Well, it's time to hatch this egg now. I'm not excited. This is just turning out to go so bad. So I don't think we're gonna get a rare. If we get a rare, I'm gonna be shocked. But it better not be a Mexican wolf. If it is a Mexican wolf, no. I'm tired of getting the Mexican wolves. Okay, so I just did the school task. Now I'm just gonna try and do the obby that's in this. If you didn't know, guys, there's an obby in like this place. I'm not actually sure what it's called. I'm pretty sure it's called the toy shop, but I'm not actually sure. Okay, if this one is a fish or a kakapo, I am gonna have some problems. I don't want like the fish, the kakapo, like the colamander. I think that's what it's called. And if I get that seal, I am gonna crash out so bad because I do not want the seal. And I've gotten the seal so many times. I just cannot get it. I don't want it. And also, like I just said, the Mexican wolf. I do not want the Mexican wolf. But hopefully, we can get an actual good pet. Like, not like those things. I do like the Mexican wolf. I'm just tired of seeing it in my inventory. It's like the only thing that I hatch out of eggs now. Other than the other stuff. I'm hoping we get a different rare, because the Mexican wolf is a rare. But let's hope that we can get an actual good rare. I'm just gonna pretend like I'm excited when I'm actually I don't think there's any hope for this one. And I sped this clip up because it was just a bit long, so yeah. Okay, so now it's nighttime, so of course this egg needs some sleep. I'm just gonna respawn so I can get to my house quicker. And here we are. Now this little egg can sleep. I hope it's a good pet. I really do hope. So, guys, what do you think it's gonna be? I think that it's gonna be, what do I think it's gonna be? I think it might be a coyote. You ever seen those? Those are super cool. In Adopt Me. And in real life. I like coyotes in real life. Although they do sound pretty weird. But that's okay. Okay, so now the pet has to take a shower. I think this is when it's gonna hatch. Okay, guys. I am just looking at this because I just got it in like one of those gifts. I recommend like opening those. They're pretty cheap usually. Okay, I'm closing my eyes. What did we get? Okay, I opened my... No! Why did we get a seal? Oh, it's a sea lion, but I don't care. Why did we get that? That was one of the things I didn't even want. I mean, it's cute, but I didn't want that. Okay, so we got one of these cockapos, and we got this fish and the sea lion. We got the worst pets. Do not open those eggs, okay? You can if you want, but there's like not a chance that you could get the pet that you want, because it's just all these terrible pets. Like, I guess they're cute, but they're not even that fun to hatch, and they don't have good value. So anyways, guys, that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you all so much. Bye!